Welcome back to another video from Crypto Safety First. This video is based on a real-life story about how a crypto enthusiast and successful crypto investor with nearly a decade of experience found himself facing a frustrating and costly hack. Mark had fallen victim to a hacking incident overnight. His Android device, which he relied on for financial transactions, had been compromised. Somehow, the hacker had managed to gain access while he was sleeping and tried to take advantage during Mark's absence. When Mark woke up and checked his portfolio, he realized that the hacker had attempted to withdraw funds from his main cryptocurrency exchange. Luckily, the email account that Mark used for that cryptocurrency exchange as a two-factor authentication method for transaction approvals was not accessible through the hacked mobile phone. So despite having access to Mark's cryptocurrency exchanges, the hacker could not approve withdrawal transactions. Frustrated by their unsuccessful attempts at stealing funds directly, the hacker shifted tactics. As an act of revenge for not being able to withdraw Mark's funds, the hacker turned to derivatives, quickly liquidating a significant portion of Mark's investments. By the time Mark woke up and assessed the situation, he found that more than half of his holdings had been wiped out. Feeling a mix of anger, helplessness, and regret, Mark knew he had to take action. He reported the incident and sought advice from cybersecurity experts. While he couldn't recover the lost assets, he decided to turn this unfortunate event into an opportunity for growth. Mark began educating himself about cybersecurity best practices. He strengthened his passwords, enabled multi-factor authentication on all his accounts, and regularly checked for any suspicious activity. He also shared his experience with friends and family, encouraging them to take their online security seriously. The incident served as a sobering reminder that he had not dedicated enough time or effort to make sure that he was protected against hacks or even scams. Also, Mark learned that while technology offers convenience, it also demands a proactive approach to security. He emerged from the experience wiser, more cautious and committed to protecting his digital presence. Mark still doesn't know how his mobile phone got hacked, but this unfortunate encounter with a hacking incident highlighted several key areas where he could have taken better precautions to protect his digital assets and personal information. Before we continue, if you find this information useful, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. Reflecting on the situation, Mark recognized the following steps he could have taken to improve the security of his digital and crypto assets. 1. Enable autolock for all his financial apps. Mark realized that autolock was not enabled for some of his financial and email apps. If his mobile phone was stolen while unlocked, this could leave much sensitive data and applications fully exposed. 2. Enable both passcode and fingerprint access to his mobile devices. Using only a passcode for accessing his mobile phone and mobile phone applications was a mistake. Mark starts suspecting that maybe someone could have seen him using his passcode and copied the number. And with his passcode and direct access to his mobile, maybe the hacker got the chance to clone his mobile phone. From now on, Mark will use a combination of both fingerprint access and passcode to access his mobile phone and mobile applications. 3. Enable additional authentication layers. Instead of relying solely on SIM or email two-factor authentication, 2FA, Mark has decided now to use multi-factor authentication, MFA, in all his financial apps, which requires multiple methods of verification before granting access. This could involve combining something he knows, password, something he has, physical token, and something he is, biometric verification, to ensure a higher level of security. 4. Frequent password changes. Regularly changing passwords for critical accounts, especially those associated with financial platforms, could have minimized the risk of unauthorized access. Mark realized that using strong and unique passwords for each account would have been a simple yet effective strategy. While very convenient, keeping many of his usernames and passwords stored in his mobile phone was not a very smart idea. Also, if the hacker had his passcode and access to his device, he could have had access to all his accounts' usernames and passwords. 5. Education and stay informed. Mark recognized that keeping himself informed about the latest cybersecurity threats and best practices was crucial. Engaging in ongoing education and staying vigilant against evolving threats would have better prepared him to prevent and respond to potential breaches. 6. Emergency response plan. Mark realized that having a clear plan of action in case of a security breach could minimize panic and reduce response time. In hindsight, Mark understood that a multi-pronged approach to online security, including a combination of technological safeguards, informed decision-making, and ongoing self-education, would have significantly reduced his vulnerability to the hacking incident. What about you? Are you also relying on your mobile phone to manage your crypto portfolio without maybe taking the necessary actions to prevent a possible hacking attempt? What would be the consequences if someone who knows that you are a successful crypto enthusiast somehow learns about your mobile device passcode and gets access to it while you are distracted? Please think about it. Thanks for watching this video, and if you have time, consider visiting us at www.cryptosafetyfirst.com to learn more about good digital safety practices.